What's up, everybody? It's Conger Live, and we're back again with another TMNT Mutant Madness video. I know everybody's anticipating that tier list, and I was planning on doing it today, but I'm going to do it tomorrow because today is the first day of PvP, and I've noticed now, and I'm sure some of you already have noticed, that on Mutation, we have the new tune, Techno Don, and Shredder. So I'm definitely going to be using them. I don't have Mona Lisa invested in. I could take her to 300, I just don't, or to 200. Because she's only 3-star. I just don't know if she's really gonna cut out. Because looking at Techno Don right now, his stats only 25,000 hit points. That's before mutation, so he's gonna get another 50% on top of that. That's still only 40k. That's not a lot. Now his damage output is gonna be somewhat decent with this. At only level 200. Now I do have some ooze. I could level him up a little bit, but I can't get him to that next skill level at 225. So I think I'm going to hold off for this first day of the week, see how things go. I've also got first place last week, so I'm fairly high up, but we do need to put some equipment on him. So we're going to go ahead and say equip all. Now the other thing is I need to kind of consider who am I not going to be using on my, that I'm normally using on my arena team, so I can maybe maximize the equipment that I have there. So Shredder, he's already equipped up. So I think I'm going to be using Shredder and Techno Don. I'm going to be using April and Splinter. The question is, do I use Zorax or do I use Toka? Zorax has been very, very useful when it comes to manual control, because I do manual in PvP, and even though he got a nerf like so many others, he still hits really hard. But maybe because I have Techno Don, maybe I want Toka, the tank, to be up in there. So let me make sure I have equipment on Toka. Yes, I do. And let me just jump on Zorax. I think I might do some switching in and out, see how that goes. I think I have equipment on Dreg from Channel 6, so let's unequip all that, see if there's any extra space that can go onto Techno Don there. Yeah, excellent, excellent, not bad. A little bit of an improvement there. The thing is if I don't use Toka, that computer chip could go into Techno Don, but that's fine. And then I could also, if I don't use Zorax, the tape could go onto Techno Don. Okay. We're gonna go roll with this as it is. Go ahead and get into our Dimension Clash. It's the only thing we haven't done today. We've done the rest of the dailies. That's why I'm in rank 43 and 10th out of 10th place. So we're going to be taking out our regular Don to throw in Techno Don at first. If it seems like I'm not getting much survivability, which definitely looks like the case here. Oh, I probably could have pulled equipment off Donatello then too. No big deal. And we got Anthrax and Shredder are the damage dealers. So we hit start, turn off auto, and we come down here and we kind of hover, and it looks like Zorax might be our first one. Oh, it's actually, I'm going to go for Shredder first. I'm going to go ahead and give the protection to my Shredder, although being that he has the bonus. Shredder. Techno turret, I can play it sit in a lot of different places. We definitely want to get my Shredder alive. And we're going to stun their April, because April's stun is nasty. And we do not want her stunning my damage dealers. Come on. Okay, here we go. So we have eliminated their Shredder, that's good. Looks like Techno Don's turret is going to be the next one up. And we have lost Techno Don, that's not good. Keep Shredder alive. We do still have his turrets though, which is nice, although they expire after 11 seconds. But it does look good. I think having the double damage dealers is important. We're going to go finish off Anthrax. And then we're going to quick auto because there's nothing but April and some turrets left. So we definitely got this in the bag. So unfortunately, Techno Don did die first, being that he's only at level 200, no dimension level. That was my biggest concern going into this. If I had more ooze to take him to 225, he'd probably be doing better. I've heard from some players who have him at 5-star. They really like him. What do you guys think about Techno Don? Let me know, where do you think he should fall in the tier list? This is another reason why I wanted to do this first, even though he is in Mutation. So I got to take that with a grain of salt, that even if he performs really well, I have to take that in consideration. But if he doesn't perform that well, kind of like just lost him, then we're going to want to reassess how we look at him, if he's actually going to be a viable player or character. Maybe later when we get some more dimension level. We did just have the ability to purchase Techno Don. He's in the Bot Knight tier box, which is available right now, which is almost kind of a slap in the face for people who like grinded very hard to get him. Anybody who got from 6th through 50th place could just go buy him now. Oh my goodness, I'm screwing up all over the place. Let's stun Frosty, because Frosty does have a stun. It's not the strongest stun. It's it can last like 2 seconds. But April's is 3 seconds, and then Chrome Dome, he's got a 3-second stun. We gotta take out. So that's a 5-star Techno Don that I'm up against. We're gonna try and take him out. We're gonna keep Frosty stunned. I'm gonna throw another turret in over there. Hopefully the turret targets Techno Don himself. And we've got it finished. Lost a couple characters that time. Not so bad. Techno Don stayed on the board, so that's really good. He is a ranged fighter, so he's less likely to get taken out early on. Nice, we got about a 3,000 average for the trophy so far for both those wins. Good. Not sure if I'll be able to stay in the top of the rankings, being in such a much higher bracket than I was last week. But we're just going to keep on going and see how well we can do on day 1 with Techno Don in Mutation. We're going to go after Shredder first. I want to keep Zorax alive. My Shredder is going to come jump down on their Shredder. I'm going to have April. Ooh, is April going to stun first, or is Techno Don? Oh my gosh. So many other Shredders. Let's give it to... I'm going to stun April again, because April's stun is debilitating. Oh, Techno Don got destroyed by the enemy Zorax. I was not fully paying attention to the fact that had Zorax. I usually would go for Zorax first rather than Shredder, although Shredder is on Mutation this week, which is why I thought maybe he'd be better to target. And Shredder might be able to pull off some miracle right here with help of... Who's the better one? Let me try and get closer to take April out, because Shredder's going to get shut down if he can't get back there and take her out, because she will stun him. Looks like I'm stuck chopping through these guys. He's not going to position himself close enough to stop April from stunning him. But he's still so strong that he can take out all 3 of the supports by himself, hopefully. So we're going to throw an auto on, so he just auto specials as soon as he can. But even his basic attacks are pretty strong. And when you saw a block there, that was his bladed armor. Didn't do enough damage to her to take any damage there. So not bad. 3 out of 3 so far. We got 7 more to go, but it is going to get increasingly more difficult as I climb with these blue shields. So, and also trying to use this new tune at a lower level than everybody else. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for sticking with it. We'll get some good gameplay video of Techno Don. And looks like probably going to go with Zorax first. I'm going to go ahead and take this enemy Zorax out first, where I missed that going for Shredder in the last one. Okay. And we're going to give it to Zorax. Tag Zorax. We're going to hold it and let it play in super slow-mo because it's almost up. Almost. Maybe not almost enough. There we go. And we want to save April if possible, my goodness. I'm just going to hit that as fast as possible. I don't care who she stuns because I want her to get it off. We need to take out Zorax, and then we need to go take out Shredder. That's the nice thing about manual play. If you guys notice there, I'm able to pick who I target. Ooh, I don't know if that was good enough. I thought Zorax was going to hit him hard enough. And we're going to finish it off here. Nice. So I will just click like crazy against April here, rather than turning it on auto. And another win. That's 4. As you can see, if you haven't seen my other videos about manual control for PvP, it's definitely the way to go. As you get better at it, you can fight much stronger teams than where you're at by being able to pick and choose who you use your ultimates on. And when you hold the button down, see, like it's 264 to my 172. When you're holding, and this is reflecting the mutation. I don't normally have a squad that big. When you're holding it down before your ult, you can watch in super slow motion, which people have been asking, can't we get like half speed? And this is basically, it's a lot slower than half, so if you're not ready to use an ult, it's way too slow. But I like to try and anticipate, click or tap if when I'm playing on my phone. Because I do still play on my phone. Some people say, oh, well, you're using keyboard and mouse. Well, I'm not using the keyboard at all. And with the mouse, sure, it may be a little bit faster, but not really. I feel like I can do just as well on my phone with tapping as I can. Oh my goodness. Stunned the wrong one. That's not good. Oh my goodness, why didn't he cast that? I'm going to take out Leo. Even though I should probably go for Shredder. The nice thing, Shredder's actually attacking that turret, so that's one nice benefit of what Dawn brings to the table, is adding that extra unit. I don't even care where the unit goes. I'm going to click. That really does make a difference, because then, especially against the AI is going to target the turret sometimes, which we just witnessed. So on defense, though, I mean, if you feel like you're going up against a Techno Don, if you feel like him and his turrets are a threat, you can choose to target him first. I still feel like right now this team I'm going to be facing, I'm going to go for Zorax first and then Leonardo. Maybe I'd want to hit Leonardo first because he's squishier, he's a little easier to kill Zorax, and then they don't get their alertness bonus. Because he did, even though he lost some of his bonus, he still gives out the bonus. It's just not as much. Let's strike together. I do not like that Zorax hit April. That's the one thing about Zorax, is that he can dive into the back quite easily. You definitely want to keep April up. And she's down, because that stun that she puts off really makes a huge difference. I'm actually kind of surprised that put the turret over by April. Hopefully that'll give her some aggro. And their Zorax is kind of walking all over me, but hopefully this basic attacks take out Splinter. I didn't want to use, there we go, good, my special on Splinter when he was so low. So I had him jump to Donnie, because it also get me closer with Shredder to Zorax, so that way I could target him on the next go around. This is not looking good unless, okay, there we go. Shredder once again with the mutation, able to take out Zorax, taking out Donatello, and because we still have the turret there, a little extra support, and Shredder finishes April off. So of course Shredder is an amazing character, so with the mutation, he is going to be carrying me through this week for the bot night. Revolution mutations. Once again, it's Shredder, Techno Don, and Mona Lisa. And Mona Lisa's there because she was in the comics, right? She was helping Dawn get ready, get Metalhead ready. I would have liked to see Metalhead in here from the mutation, but this is cool. This is cool. All right, 4 more matches. Have we lost yet? I think we got 6 wins, don't we? This might be, of course, now that I asked, this is probably the time that we lose. Now we got all 3 mutation characters there. He's got a 4-star Mona Lisa. Now Mona Lisa does some will affecting will, I believe. Definitely want to take out their Shredder first, because that is going to be their main source of damage. So by eliminating Shredder, that will hopefully make it easy for me to finish the rest of them off. That's why it's really important I'm able to knock him down as soon as possible. Then I'll go for Leo if he's still up by the time I get a special. Do I see Leo somewhere? I cannot see him. No. So let's go ahead and take out Splinter. He doesn't have any defense. And we'll stun Techno Don because we don't want him bringing out any more turrets if we can help it. We'll leave the turrets for the end to clean up because they will also wear off. They have a time limit, as opposed to when you read the text on Rat King, right? And it looks like I have 3 turrets up at the moment. I haven't been able to see more than 3 up at a time because of the time it takes to get it and to cast it. But there's no limit in the text that says how many turrets you can have. So if you can give Donnie a bunch of will, and we're still winning. This is great. If you can give Donnie a bunch of will, you could potentially have 4 or 5 turrets, but I don't know if you would be able to cast them that fast because they do only last 11 seconds. Where with Rat King, you have a limit of 6. I'm not sure if it's a 6 total throughout the match or 6 on the board at a time. I would imagine on the board at once, because let's be honest, that would be a lot of turrets. Oh, come on. Going for the, I missed the click there on, yeah, finally got wasted. See, that's 3-second stun from April on Splinter. He went from full health and right before I missed being able to click properly for him to cast his protection, and I just got ran right over. So I think that was our first loss, because if we take this number, yeah, it's divided by 3 because I'm getting about 3,000 by 7. So I did have 7 wins, 1 loss. We got 2 more. That's still pretty good. Being up here in above 250 and being in the 200 to 300 bracket. A lot of good players here. As you can see, my squad power completely bigger than where I'm at. So how do I feel about Tech Donnie? I'm just not sure how great he is. It's nice that he's on Mutation. I think that's the best thing about him this week. That's why I'm going to use him, get a feel for him. I like that you can put the turret either back behind your guys, or you can put it on the other side of the line to try and get it closer to the enemy, maybe distract them, or maybe hit their backline characters. So having some options there is nice. I definitely want to stun. Did we kill their Shredder? Not yet. I'm going to add this up here. And I need to keep Zorax alive since we already lost Shredder. And I think that's why I'm liking using 2 damage dealers now, especially as opposed to the tank. Because if you do lose your damage dealer, like if I was playing with Toka, there's not much else I can do. Like even right here, like I'm in a lot of trouble. Now they're running both Donnies, which is pretty interesting. I bet that could be very helpful. I'm gonna stun there. I'm gonna keep stunning their April. I don't think I'm gonna pull this out. They have 4 up to my 2, so gonna lose again. But that's all right. Donnie is able to stay alive somewhat if they don't have someone diving into the back to try and take him out. But overall, he does not have as much hit points as I would like to see on this type of character. I mean, yes, gear has a big part to do with that. So our last battle with Techno Don, I could have gone and changed my equipment, but it's fine. I know I'm not going to get in the top places this week, just based on the bracket placement. So yeah, this is Techno Don at a first glance. I'd probably place him in the C tier based on availability and overall usefulness. I would say that he's decent this week because of Mutation, and I have him at 4-star 200. So, but if you only have him at 3-star, I don't know if I would even use him. That's just to be honest. Unless all you have are a bunch of 3-stars, then yeah, probably pretty cool to use them then. I like the new mechanic. I like that we're able to really change the battlefield up a bit with that. And I'm just gonna auto cast his. I think that trying to take the time to. A 3-second stun, man, it's debilitating. Okay, luckily we got the damage dealers down, so it's gonna be pretty easy, smooth sailing at this point. So yeah, Mona Lisa. Once again, even with the mutation, I don't know if I would run her. She's just not quite there. So that's our gameplay video for Donatello. I went 8-2, and I'm still in 15th place with 25,000 points. Now these trophies come reflected directly from your blue shield rating. So that's it. Thanks again for watching, guys. Don't forget to ninja kick that like button and subscribe for more TMNT Mutant Madness content. We'll get you that tier list tomorrow. Let me know where you think the characters should land, especially Techno Don, on that tier list in the comments below. And let's just game smarter, guys. We'll see you in the next video.